Hey, what is up everybody? This is Erik the Bear Collector, and today I'm about to show you one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 1, and the game is Project Horned Owl for the PlayStation 1. This game was released back in 1995 by Alpha Systems, but it was basically a Sony game distributed by Sony. And it's pretty much a rail shooter. I don't have the back cover for it, but I do have the instructions. It was meant to be played with the Menacer gun, the Enforcer gun, and or you can play it with the mouse, or you can play it with your regular controller. Oh, oops, yeah, the case is not that great. So yeah, it was released back in 1995. It's a rail shooter, and basically you are one of the two police officers, Hero, and I forgot the other guy's name, or the other character's name. Hero, and Hiro Tsumi or Nash Stolar. Those are the ones that are you control either one of those two. You can select them in the beginning of the game, and you are part of the futuristic city, Metro City, where you're out to defeat the evil organization Metallica. And these police officers, they ride on mechas, and to go take down crime. But this game is one of my favorites. Has a lot of anime in here, a lot of anime sequences. Basically, the reason why I got into this game was because during that time I was really into anime. And when I had the PlayStation, I always wanted to collect games that had anime sequences. So I tried to get as many games that I could that would have anime cutscenes or sequences or whatnot. So, and this is one of them. So yeah, it's basically a rail shooter. Has a couple of stages. I don't know how many it has specifically, but you go through the game, it's a rail shooter, which means that the game keeps moving on, and very, very action oriented, and it's a lot of fun. I like it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of the game on my PS1 Slim, since I have the little screen for it. So let me go ahead and set it up real quick. Let me move the camera a little bit. Let me get this together. Oops, turned it on. See, you could tell I haven't used it in a while. So let me put the game disc. Yeah, and I have this. I modded this right there on this PS1 because I have, if you see, I have a spring. I have like a spring loaded. It's modded, so I could play. I could use the not only can I play like burned copies of games, but I can use the cheat devices, the Game Shark discs and whatnot. So anyways, let me go ahead and start it off. Let me set it up. Let me zoom in. Sorry for the focus, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need the memory card. Ooh. Let me see if I could. So it's playing the intro. me go ahead and just start it. Some of the... Oh, I thought I was playing the game. Anyways, that was just like a sample of the game. That's what I thought. I was like, this is kind of weird. Anyways, this is the beginning of the game. Let's go ahead and start it. And it's a 1 or 2 player game. I'm gonna go easy, just for sakes. And then Hero or Nash. Let's do Hero.
Hero, keep it cool.
Okay.
Romeo calling 3, 7, and 4, 5. Metallica is setting off bombs in the shopping district. South block sections 3 and 4 moving north. We'll be facing them any moment.
And actually, the controls are pretty smooth for the cursor. It actually,
There they are. Yeah, let's get them.
Reload, you use you use one of the trigger buttons to reload, the right trigger button. X shoots. You move the cursor around. Oh.
Watch out! Civilians! Reload.
So I guess you have like infinite ammo.
Reload.
I'm just shooting up the place. Yeah, the right trigger buttons reload. X shoots. You move the cursor around to shoot. And then,
Oh no! We gotta move quick.
and then square button throws grenades. So that's how you do it. X shoots, square is grenades. The right trigger button's reload. Pretty much. So you're gonna be wanting to reload a lot. And actually, the music ain't bad.
A Metallica unit is heading toward the Metro Highway in South Block Sector 1.
Roger. On our way.
Reload.
Oh yeah, and if you press,
Look, there's a ton of them.
if you press and
Gotcha.
hold the X button, you do like some type of machine gun. Oh crap. Let me see. Yeah, you charge up and you do like a barrage of bullets. So you press and hold X, you do this. Yeah, I've forgotten how to play this game.
Reload.
It's like you have to keep your hand on the right trigger button so you can reload. Good thing is that the reload does it really quick. So you don't need to... And then I think at the end you fight a boss. I just don't know who the boss is. I know that there's a way to get pickups, but I think it's by destroying like certain things in the screen, like cars or something.
Connects downtown and uptown.
But I haven't gotten any.
Easy for you to say.
So let's see. I don't know. I haven't picked up like any. I know that there's like health packs or something like in different areas. So I'm already at half energy. But this one, you play a 2-player, you guys would have your trigger buttons all up on the screen and everything. So I've never played this game as a 2-player, because I can see that the upper right of the screen shows the
Calling
information for
37
the
and
other
45.
player.
Getting strong readings on the Metro Highway. Looks like a lot of them. And you've got more coming from downtown, too.
Good. Sounds like one-stop shopping.
Reload. Reload. Watch out on your right flank. Reload.
The cool thing is that when you reload it, wherever you're at on the screen, you hit reload, it'll reload it and send it back to where you were at. So say for example I run out of bullets here, sends it back to where I was at. Some of them will just keep you down, so that's a cool thing.
Reload.
Nash, I'll take care of these guys. No way, Hero, they're too much for you. Stay where you are. They're mine. Hey, Hero, don't worry, I'll handle them.
Cut it out. I'm reading an abnormally strong energy field about 50 meters ahead. What's this? Wow, I've never seen a color like this on the radar screen before.
What's that? Who's this guy?
Scanning.
He disappeared. No way.
What? It's gone. There's nothing on the screen.
Well, for more enemies. This level is long.
Reload.
Oh, there goes the boss.
No data on it. Maybe a new daughter. Unable to scan. The daughter must be pretty sick. Damn. By the energy mass and attack ability criteria I'm reading, he looks like one tough customer. Stay focused. Gotcha.
There it is.
Reload.
Woo! Barely made it. And this was on easy, you guys.
He was a tough one. Seem to be breathing a little hard, eh, Hero? Oh, shut up.
Romeo, report damage.
I'll send the data right away.
So there it is. It gives you at the end of the level, tells you how you did, you know, and gives you bonus points and whatnot. Also allows you to save, gives you the rank. I don't have a memory card, so I'm not gonna save it. I just wanted to play enough so see if I could hit another anime sequence, which
We
I
have
will.
information that
There
the
it is.
Metropolitan Airport is being targeted by the Metallica terrorists. Charlie and Romeo will be dispatched to the site. Let's go.
Don't just shoot everything. There are civilians in the area, you know.
And with that, I will leave the gameplay. So that was just a little bit of a gameplay of the game. Now, you know, let me zoom back out. Put the game like that. So now, what I think of this game, to me, personally, is a nice little hidden gem. You know, recently I got really into this style of games. When I was playing, the reason I got into this style of games was it started with Terminator 2, the arcade game that you play on the arcade machines. One day that I was with my son at Chuck E. Cheese, they had the arcade game there, and they had that game, and I really liked it, which is the reason why I bought the game. No, sorry, it wasn't Terminator 2, the arcade, it was Terminator Salvation. which is one of the reasons why I bought Terminator Salvation for the Xbox 360, thinking it was going to be in this style, but it wasn't. It was a little bit of a different action adventure game. It was kind of, sort of, but you know, not necessarily where you just have the triggers and you go around and doing all that battle, but still love Terminator Salvation for the Xbox 360. I actually did a review of that game. Now, you know, to me, these games, I started liking them. Well, I've always liked this one, but I wasn't really much into a lot of these games back in the days until more recently. But to me, it's a hidden gem. The graphics are okay. You know, I know they're PlayStation 1 graphics, but if you find this game, get a copy of it. I highly recommend it. It's a fun little shooter. It doesn't go for a lot of money. It's not that expensive. You get a complete copy, you probably find it, you'll find it maybe for like 20 bucks around there. You know, the game itself alone is not that expensive. But if you find it complete, it shouldn't break your pockets, and it's well worth it. If you're collecting for the PlayStation 1, get this game. I highly recommend it. But anyways, this has been Erik, the Bay Area Collector. I'm sorry, you guys. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather these last couple of days. I don't know. I don't sound like so enthusiastic of making the video, and it's not that I don't want to make it. You know, I love making the videos. It's just that I've been under the weather, and my son's been sick as well. And I don't know. The weather here has changed, and my area got really, really, really hot. Finally, like today. You know, it's not that bad. But anyways, hopefully next week I feel, you know, I'll be better, be more pepped up, you know, to do this. But anyways, this is Erik, the Bay Area Collector. Peace out.